I'm having mother-in-law issues. Boom. She done went and told folk that these folks freaky.
How would you know that?
So y'all can have it? Somebody else got to go, and it ain't gonna be me. And I'm not fighting nobody for my wife's attention.
What's up, everybody? I'm Natasha.
And I'm Tristan.
Welcome back to our channel.
Living the grand life.
It's Monday, y'all.
So y'all know what that means?
You know what that means. Let them know, baby.
It's another episode of Mind Your Marriage Monday.
Yeah.
So listen, this is coming to be like the highlight of my week or whatever. Right? Like y'all are getting into it. Yeah. And I like it. We're getting all kinds of recommendations on things we should talk about.
DMs and everything.
Mm-hmm. So I'm loving it. Today is going to be no different. If this is your first time seeing us, welcome. Where you been? You late to the party.
It's okay though. You can come in anytime. The party's still rocking. That's cool.
So go ahead and take a moment to subscribe to the channel right now. A little bit about Mind Your Marriage Monday. Once a week, Tasha and I come out of our own shell and we mind your marriage. All right? We like to mind our business typically.
Usually, but just on Mondays, we switch that up.
Every once in a while, you got to have a little drama, a little petty in your life. And so we give relationship advice to folks about different scenarios. And the catch is we only use 10 minutes of our life to mind your marriage. Exactly. Okay, because you got to keep it to a minimum. So today's going to be no different. I got the topic today. Tasha has no idea what we're talking about.
Not this time. I'm excited.
Yeah, and so this is a topic that we've touched on briefly in another one of our Mind Your Marriage Mondays.
Okay.
But this one is a specific scenario, and I want to know what your thoughts are.
Okay. I'm ready to get it. Let's go. I'm ready.
This person says, I'm having mother-in-law issues. Boom. Right there. We got it already. It's already done got too deep for us. Apparently this person's mother-in-law has moved in with this couple because they needed a change. Okay? You might want to switch out your furniture, mama. You get to get some new drapes, but you can't move in my house because you need a change. But anyway, I digress. Needed a change, and so they moved in. She moved in with this couple. Since she has moved in, she has wreaked havoc in this home, apparently, according to the writer. Apparently, this woman is now making a concerted effort to make sure that the husband stays up late to drink with her. She got some drinking situations going on. She's coming in their bedroom, sitting in between them. Has concerns about how this woman cleans her home or keeps her home. Talking about their sex life and all types of things to different folks outside of the household. It's just, it's a lot going on. And sneaking around in this woman's stuff. She's going through her things. I don't know if she's wearing her clothes or I'm not really sure. It just says she's sneaking around in their things. She doesn't pay any bills. Not contributing at all to the food or anything in the house, but it's just really sort of causing issues in the relationship. She has tried to engage with her husband to tell her husband like how she feels. He seems to be receptive, but ultimately is not willing to have a conversation or to step in to address the issues at play here. So much so to the point that this woman has now taken time off of work and took a week away from the house and now is anticipating not going back home because this week has been so pleasant.
Wow.
It's been 7 months. Mom-in-law
been there 7 months.
Mom-in-law been living there for about 7 months.
The timer has started. Okay. Wow. All right. So first of all, mom moving in sounds like it. Obviously now she's been affected by the move, but the fact that they sat as a couple, discussed this and said, yeah, she needs a change of scenery, she can move in, that makes no sense to me. Nobody's moving in for a change of scenery. Maybe she lived in a different state.
Is somebody after you?
No,
you
maybe
owe somebody money?
Maybe she lived in a different like area of the country or a different country or something and wanted to leave. You know, move and leave that space. She didn't know anyone here. Come move in. So okay, cool. We could justify that part, right? They didn't put a timeline on this clearly. 1, 2. Sir, do you want your mama or do you want your wife? Your actions show you want your mama there instead of your wife. But I would believe you may want your wife instead of your mama for a number of reasons.
Oh, I'm sorry. This was really long. So I forgot to say the part where apparently the husband made it clear to his mother that his wife came first, and this upset the mother.
Okay, so the wife talked to him about her concerns. He was receptive. He did at one point say something to his mom. It sounds like, though, the stance he took was wrong. Because you, in that situation, that type of conversation, need to have that conversation as a unit. Like, she doesn't need to be there, but it needs to be delivered as if you're a unit. Not that, hey, this is upsetting my wife, that you are doing this, this, and that. Because now you're playing a middleman and creating a ping pong game between mom and wife versus saying, Mom, you are doing these things. This is not how we do blah, 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 or how we handle, or, you know, we're not fans of this, or, you know, we're looking for some changes to occur. And everything would need to be we. So the mom is hearing it from them, the couple,
Right.
not her.
Right. He's not going in saying, well, I need to talk to you because Big Shirley then came over and told me that you said blah, 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 blah. And, you know, that ain't okay, right? Like, that's...
Yeah, oh, man. He's not handling this well at all, not correctly. Now his wife then took a week vacation away from everybody and probably isn't gonna come back, real talk. Also, I feel like if she wants this thing actually solved, because that's not a resolution, they need to have a family conversation with the three of them, because clearly she's done her part in delivering messaging to her husband. Her husband went and did what he could, I guess. He might be a mama's boy. I don't know. It's difficult for men to talk to their mothers about things that their mother is doing that's unpleasant, if they're close.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I think not even just men in general, people. It's difficult,
people for sure,
to have those kind of conversations with their. I don't know. Mothers got these special places in folks' heart, and they just let them run amok.
They do. They do. But I believe, and let me know what you think, that they need to sit together as the three of them as a family in that regard, and they need to have a boundaries conversation, an end date conversation, or an area, and to come to some type of agreement between everyone as to the things that are actually an issue versus the things that you just are annoyed by this person. And there's a difference. Like, there are things that people do that's a problem, that's annoying. But sometimes it's just the thought of that person is annoying. So everything they do is annoying. Well, that's a personal problem at that point. Granted, it is her household. But that kind of, you gotta step aside from some of that in this kind of situation. I'm really curious as to what that initial conversation sounded like, though. Because it doesn't sound like the mother-in-law and the wife had the best of relationship beforehand. Because for all this to happen and come to this at 7 months of her being there, I don't believe they had the greatest of relationship.
I don't think it would take me to, I don't care who I got a great relationship with. I don't want you at my house for 7 months. Great relationship or not.
You're different.
I don't want.
You're not different, but you're different than her. Some people don't mind people moving in, right? But some people, you're one of them, don't really want people around at the max, and this is pushing it 14 days. That's a push for her.
I'm really itching at the 6-day mark. At the 6-day mark, I'm really ready for you to go. Yeah, I'm ready for you to go at the 6-day mark. So 14 that's a lot. That's taking a lot.
Right, for Tristan. What some people are cool with, like, I would be okay with somebody coming and staying longer, but again, there would need to be boundaries set, some understanding.
Yeah, I agree. So I agree with pretty much everything you said. Number one, boundaries are my ministry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's my ministry. I need them, and I'm gonna live by my boundaries. And so I think in this instance, I think where we messed up initially was we didn't get the boundaries in place before this even happened. define change of scenery, and how long is you gonna need that?
Yeah.
How long you plan on getting this change of scenery? Is there a plan to change the scenery again? And what I mean by that is when you leaving. When are you leaving?
This is tough.
Yeah, I need a specific amount of time. Was she planning to stay there a year? Was she planning to stay there? Is she staying there forever? Because this is problematic. This isn't gonna work. Okay, what's her plan to leave? It does seem like this mother-in-law, according to the message, they are working. So that means they got money coming in. They're not paying no bills, so that means they saving. Okay. When you leaving? When are you leaving? Okay. And while you here, don't touch my stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about. There was so much in that story. There were other things I wanted to address. I might have to glance at it again. But yeah, the touching her stuff. And I'm wondering,
talking about our sex life.
Yeah, that too. Now I'm wondering,
mind your business,
with the touching her stuff, is that actually a part of the petty, or is she actually violating her stuff? Because if she came and touched my lotion, that's not the end of the world unless you got some exclusive $100 lotion, which some people do, right?
I don't know. She just said going through my things. I don't know. When I heard going through my things, it meant like opening my drawers
and shuffling
and looking through.
Right. Now, if that's the case,
it means opening my mail or something.
Right.
It means,
if that's the case, then no. Right. That's a complete violation of anybody's privacy in space. You just don't do that. You shouldn't be doing that to your son either. Exactly. You shouldn't do that to anybody but yourself.
Get out.
Yeah. No.
I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to say that. I didn't even mean to.
The sex life thing is crazy because is her room next door to y'all? Like, why does she know about your sex life?
She done wouldn't told folks that these folks freaky.
I'm saying, like, but how did she know that?
Girl, you better write it down, take a picture, and take some notes. Cause you
need to go find somebody to do that with.
You need to find somebody.
But how did she know that? Are you in the house standing at the door with a glass? How would you know that?
Or perhaps because they are home, they're not making it a private thing. Maybe they in their room, but they not making no effort to make it quiet.
I mean, people have been over here, but they don't know nothing.
That ain't nobody.
I mean, so
I don't know, babe. But so this is.
But yeah, you can't be going around talking. I'm sorry.
So the boundaries need to be set, even though it's after the fact. Now it needs to go. They need to go back and set the boundaries. Really understand how long this change of scenery is planning to last, and how quickly can we change it again.
Sorry, I'm just going to glance at this.
I'm not going to leave my house so y'all can have it. Somebody else got to go, and it ain't gonna be me. The fact that this woman done left her house and is not sure if she going back, this husband needs to go ahead, unless he don't want her there either. Because I mean, perhaps he not. Maybe he does want his mom there and not his wife. I don't know. But either way, they need to have a clarifying conversation. Come to Jesus, if you will. And it's going to have to be a talk. I get what you're saying with terms of the family talk. Mm-hmm. I think that it's a lot. It was even hard to. I was trying to pick out the things.
This is a lot, y'all.
I was trying to pick out the things, but I also didn't want it to.
Yeah, to tell too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a lot.
Yeah. No. Reading more of that. Yeah. They need to have a family conversation, but those two have their own conversation. It needs to be an honest conversation that hopefully can be cordial from beginning to end, but should definitely start as such because time's up. We're gonna wrap this up. There's a lot of violating people, each other, really the wife, happening here from the mom. She had to have moved from some other location to this location and gotten a job because of the request that she's making of her son. It makes no sense. Nah. There needs to be some conversations had. Y'all can't continue to be like middle schoolers or high schoolers and not address.
They essentially vying for this man's attention. And I'm not fighting nobody for my wife's attention.
Nah.
She'll tell you. Like, I don't care who's around. When I need some attention,
everybody knows it.
Everybody gonna know it.
Yep.
It's me and you for this specific period of time.
Yeah.
Everybody else goes somewhere else.
Things need to be addressed. Clearly, things have not been addressed, except for the wife talking to the husband saying whatever he said.
The wife is probably trying to stay cordial, right? Like,
yeah, but you could be cordial and express how you feel because you are hurting yourself by not saying anything. You're the one that has left your own house.
Yeah.
Not him and not her. So, all right, y'all. Well, If you are new, family, welcome. We're so happy to have you. You came in on a very interesting Mind Your Marriage Monday. That is some mess right there. Like I said, we're happy to have you. Now that you're here, Tristan has some house rules for you to follow.
Yeah, so if you didn't follow directions at the beginning of the video, shame on you. Shame on you. But I'm a person of second chances. Okay, and so go ahead and take this extra opportunity now to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, and when you do, hit the notification bell so you are notified when your new friends of the Grands post a new content. And while we're on the subject of content, what you think about this? What you think about this story? Did you like this content? Tell us what your thoughts are about the mother-in-law relationship.
What would you do?
Dynamics. What would you do?
What would you do in this situation? Where do you fall in line in this scenario, and what would you do in that place, whether you were the in-law or you were the wife or the husband?
Yeah, I'm interested to hear what some husbands think and what some folks on the husband side of things, or if you're a wife, right, and it's your mother. What you saying? What you saying?
How y'all handling that?
Okay. If you like this content, the way you let us know is you give us a thumbs up. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Also, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about your new friends of the Grand. Sharing is caring. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we have a long way to go. You never cease to amaze me with the amount of animation that you are adding to this particular dialogue.
You love it, girl.
All right, yeah. So yeah, Tasha's gonna tell you all where you can find us outside of YouTube.
100%. If you are Instagram and aren't following us, what are you doing, baby?
What you doing?
We're gonna get you together right now. Follow us at Living the Grand Life. If you'd like to see what my beautiful wife has going on her Instagram, follow her at It's Tris LeGrand. You want to see what I got rocking on mine? You can follow me at _president. Again, if you enjoyed today's Mind Your Marriage Monday, follow all the rules that my wife gave you. In addition to that, we got 2 more popping up for you. We love you guys. We cannot wait to see you in the next video. We're gonna come on down here to say bye.
Bye.
Peace.